Hi, this is Brick Who Cares, and yeah, I'll do a quick mini review on these games, and it is Uncharted: The Legend of Thieves Collection. I think I got that right. 30 are remasters of Uncharted 4: A Thief's End and Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. And the thing is, at least the games, the remasters around, at the same time for to promote the movie really, because only less than a week away. I thought since the movie's out next week, and I'm a big fan of the franchise, I thought why not? I'm gonna give a quick thoughts on these games. And before I get into it, I want to say what my background in games are. Why I'm saying I've been a big fan of these games since the first one on the PlayStation 3. It's my first PlayStation 3 game because it's a thing. I was a PlayStation guy on the PS2, but then the whole crap with the first PlayStation 3 came out with old price in the machine, stuff like that. Most people went out and bought an Xbox 360, so that's what happened to me. And eventually, I did bought a PS3. Then it went down to the swim, which cost a lot more cheaper. And Uncharted was one of my first games I bought, and I loved the series since then. So, in this review, I'll answer are these remasters worth the price of upgrading or buying physically. So, this is the thing too. This is a bit of controversy. Are they actually worth the price? And now we're going to cover it quickly in this video. So, let's get on to the quick review. Okay, I don't even mention the story too much, as these games are basic stories really compared to all any video game. Basically, Uncharted 4 and Thief's End is fair take place a couple of years after the last one, and basically Nathan Drake retired and he thinks he's enjoying life, but at the same time he's not because he's bored, but he's in denial about it. But he's not known it until his brother came back. I know people will say, "You got a brother?" Yeah, you don't. I know you don't mention his brother in the first three games, but the thing is, it do explain what happened to him and why he never mentioned him. It do mention that in the game, and basically he comes back saying that this gangster fella or this drug lord fella, I think it is, he threatened him with what you call it. He don't help me find this give me half the treasure, this famous treasure of this pirate. He will kill him. So now Nathan Drake is now forced to go to another, act-a-pact adventure to help his brother. And the other game is Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Is basically it's two characters from the Uncharted games. One from Uncharted 2 with the Del Ross, and another one is Chloe from Uncharted 4. And HT this play after Uncharted 4, and basically their character development, their storylines, their personal problems, and it's a good fun after pack adventure again. And this thing I can say about these games are basically like blockbuster movie action. Basically, it's like playing what I call it, an action film. It is that good. The God is so gorgeous, and they're good puzzles too. Not too hard, but at the same time, it's a bit challenging for some people. And what I'm saying, the path forward is fantastic and so good, and the detail in this world is fantastic. And I don't need to say much about that, but it is good. Now, what this remaster offers, why I said it offers better frame rate, and to me, there are three choices you can get. Choice one, you can play Infinity mode, which is basically 30 frames, but you get a better HD, not HD, 4K picture, or you can play it performance, you get a 4K picture, an okay one. No, a standard 4K picture with 60 frames, and then Performance Plus, where you get a 1080p picture with 120 frames. And be honest with you, to me personally, I think just the performance is the perfect way to play this game. Because, obviously, yeah, it does look better, but it's not that much better as a performance, as you don't notice that much with the 4K. Yeah, you notice a bit there and there, but to me, yeah, it's poor performance. You get a very good 4K picture, and at the same time, you get a good smooth 60 frames for this type of game. That's all you need. 120, you can pay 120. It's fine, but I'm not that bothered with it. I think, to me personally, performance is the best way to play both of these games. And with efficiency, which is the best pitch you can get, you lose the frames and you notice that bigly with performance. It's nice and smooth, and the graphics are gorgeous in these games. And that's what you can say about this. Now, are these games worth the price? I will find out on the final thoughts really, because like I said, I do have a bit of say about that. So we'll get to the final thoughts. Okay, one thing I'm not denying, these games are masterpieces. And they are 10 out of 10 games. That's how good these games are. But the reason why there's problems, it is the price point. And personally, just I'm being honest now, I would never bought the upgrade. Because this is upgrading it. Because why should you pay money to update, upgrade games, to get better frame rate or better picture, where PC games, you can do it for free, and even the Xbox, anytime you get like old game you put it in, it upscales it for free. So I don't understand why you're gonna pay £10. The reason why I pay £10 because it had a promotion on, where if you again, by the time we call this, it's now finished. If you upgrade or buy, the physical copy, you know what I mean, download it, you get a free ticket for the movie, and my nephew wanted to see the movie, so firstly I thought it'd be free anyway, because it's a thing, my nephew is now a teen now, so his ticket will be cost, £11 to £12, and I thought, yeah, it's £2 cheaper, plus I get the upgrades for free, so why not, you know what I mean, because my nephew wanted to see the movie, so that's the only reason why I got the upgrades, because that promotion. Now, a great thing about the upgrades is you don't need the 2 discs. You only need 1 disc to play both games, which I'm quite soft with. So really, if you only own one of these games, yeah, it's worth it in a way, because it costs about £10. Yeah, I know some people will say it can get a lot more cheaper if you go hard like Facebook Marketplace or, you know, sellers on online, or I mean, yeah, you probably can. You go hard enough. And it'd be cheaper doing that, and you get both grades for, like I said, for £15. Or you own it. You pay £10 for an old game, really. So, yeah, in that way, it's worth the upgrade. Now, the physical copy, that's what I'm going to say, it's not worth getting the physical copy. The reason why I'm saying this now is, like I just said, upgrade price. If you can find one of these copies for less than, like I said, if you go harder, you can get you can have like a resale online or sold like a garage sale, whatever you find them. You probably find one of these games for a fiver, feel for that for a fiver. But if you can't be asked, you probably can pick one of these games for a tenner. You actually the couple of these games went down for £10 a lot of times. Buy one, buy it for a tenner, and pay the £10 upgrade, and you get 2 games. Remasters for 1 disc. Which, again, that's the only thing I can say. With the reason I say that is a physical copy, what I see now, some sorts of £45 to £50, where you can do, as I said, it only costs you £20 max, or 25 max, I say, yeah, £25 max. So you save half the price, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I know it's nice getting a physical box, all that, but it's not worth that much money. No, yeah, these games are masterpieces. They are 10 out of 10 games. But it's not worth playing all that. So, this is my big reason why these games, just because it's not 10 out of 10, it's not because of this, the way they done this. And also going to say about how it goes to Tsushima. And different with that one is you get more content. That make more sense why you pay a bit more with what you call it, these. You don't get more content. Actually, you lose content. Because you lose multiplayer. There's no multiplayer. You lose the online multiplayer mode. So technically, you're paying a premium for losing content with, like, with Ghost of Tsushima upgrade. You're gaining like a whole new line. I think like a new island like that, and missions really. So you get more content for that. I haven't played it myself, but I mean, you get at least that one. You get more content. With this one, you don't get more content. So yeah, that one only never got these games where the story's fantastic, the soul's fantastic, graphics are good. I think it's still at the level of PS5. You see how good the graphics are, and what I'm saying, it's a fantastic game. So I gave it 9 out of 10. I go knock one score down just because of the pricing. I think the pricing on physical is not worth it, but on upgrades, depends what you got. I think it is worth it in some ways, but at the same time, you do feel a bit scummy because why should I pay money to upgrade a game you ain't got in your hands? You know what I mean? Like, especially you own two of them, like I do. I own two of them. You own one, yeah, it's worth it because you pay a tenner for one anyway, so if you buy, in a shop, you know what I mean? I know when I say you can get it cheaper if you were harder, but most time I saw these, it's like a tenner, so you only own one of the games. Yeah, it's worth, paying a £10 upgrade, but if you own both of them, I think it is a bit bad in a way. That's why I knock it down to like a 9. It's a 9 out of 10 game. It's a good, fun game. And yeah, it's worth playing. He never owned a PS5. He never owned Uncharted, and he just got to play, plays it with a PS5. It's worth picking up, and also it's worth picking up, like I said, the Legacy Collection. You get 1, 2, and 3. Because these games are fantastic adventure games. And like I said, it's a fun adventure game. So this is it. I This is it for a couple of days now. I think my next video will be the Book of Boba Fett, and hopefully I know when the Uncharted will be because I don't know when it goes yet. Hopefully I get that on soon as if I can. In my next 2 videos I'm planning. So this has been a Brit Who Cares. See you on the next one.